Hi friends, I'm Helen with Floating Yoga School here at Cam 3 Beach Park in Kihei on the island of Maui in Hawaii. This is one of my favorite parks, a new spot to film some classes. You might see boats, the sun is rising, it's early for me in the morning. Today's mini flow is all about trusting the process and letting go of attachment, so kind of doing the work without worrying about what the outcome is. The journey rather than the destination. And I'm sharing this because this is something that I need in my life right now, and hopefully this resonates with you. We're going to start today in a seated position. You can be on your shins in a modified hero's pose as I am, or up on a block or a bolster. You can also sit on your bum with your legs crossed or legs out in front, or find any other shape that feels comfortable. When you arrive, take a moment to create a tall spine. Close your eyes or soften your gaze to the earth in front of you. And just allow yourself to truly arrive. Notice where you are in this moment, physically, mentally, energetically. Maybe you bring to mind something you're working on or striving for. A goal, a sensation, a state of being. And begin to lengthen and deepen your breath. Let your breath flow in and out of your nose and create that audible sensation. A slight constriction at the back of your throat, ujjayi, victorious breath. And really allow yourself to be right here, right now, trusting the process, this journey, being in the moment. Eyes can stay soft or gently blink them open. Inhale, reach your arms to the sky, look up. Exhale, draw your palms together in front of your heart, Anjali Mudra. We'll take that twice more. Inhale, reach out and up like you're gathering up good energy. Exhale, palms to heart. One more, big breath in. And breathe it out. Inhale, reach overhead. Exhale, one hand down, other hand stretches up and over, a little side bend. Try to stay rooted, hips to heels or bum to the earth. Pass back through center, hands high, next breath in. Take it to the other side, exhale to your side bend. We're gonna flow like that with our breath. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, bend to the side. Doesn't matter if you're doing the same side as me or different. Inhale, lift. Exhale in the opposite direction. Feel free to find the pace and rhythm that works for you. And feel free to hold if that feels better. Breathe in. Breathe it out. Inhale. And exhale. If you're with me, continue with your breath. If you're not, even out your sides. Both arms to the sky. Breathe in. Palms together in front of your heart. Breathe out. We're going to come to a kneeling position. Standing on your knees. I like my toes tucked under. You're welcome to be more on the tops of your feet. Bring your hands to your back pockets like you're putting your hands on your glutes, low back. And then gently lift your heart. So super gentle camel pose. Obviously not our full version, very early in this practice. Just finding some space through the front of your body. Maybe you can engage your glutes a little bit more, press your hips a little bit more forward. And then gently release back to your seat. On your shins, on your heels as I am. Arms reach wide, breathe in. Find your eagle arms. You can draw some circles, come up onto your knees as I am. Doesn't matter which arm is on top. You can always find opposite shoulders if you prefer. And then slowly release. Take your arms wide, And then find the opposite crossing, holding shoulders or palms, eagle arms, and explore a little bit of movement. Slowly release, come back to your kneeling position. If you are elsewhere or on your heels, we'll take a side bend for gate pose. One foot comes out to the side, that same arm slides on your leg, other arm stretches up and over, finding a lot of space through the sides. I think we often forget about the sides of our body in our yoga practice. We're so focused on forward folding, back bending, maybe a metaphor for life, looking forward, looking backwards, but not looking around, seeing what's happening right here at your side, moment by moment. And then switch sides. Other leg reaches out. Other arm slides down. Find that side bend. And continue to breathe. We'll slowly release to a tabletop, hands and knees. I'm going to turn sideways. You're welcome to face whatever direction you'd like. And allow for a little bit of movement here. A sway side to side, cow and cat. Really trust the process, your intuition. There's a concept in our yoga practice, yoga philosophy. One of the Niyamas, or personal practices, is tapas, sometimes pronounced as tapas. And this is discipline, showing up every day, doing the work, and maybe not concerned with what happens, but knowing that you're putting in the effort. Applies to our yoga practice and obviously so much more in our lives. Find one more round of breath wherever you are, and then create a little bit of stillness. We're going to extend opposite arm and leg without unbalancing our low back. So try to keep low back and hips really stable. I'm going to start right leg, left arm. Inhale to extend, lift. Exhale to lower down. Switch sides. Inhale, extend, lift. Exhale, lower. And you can choose your pace, how fast or slow you go. For me, slower is harder, but I'm able to pay more attention to what's going on. Not rushing the process. Allowing my body to adapt and adjust, to engage and support. Let's do one more each side. Even out your sides. And come back to stillness. Downward facing dog when you're ready. Hands a little bit forward. Tuck your toes. Lift your hips just toward your thighs. Take a deep breath in. Open mouth, exhale. Again, breathe in. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward to your hands. Exhale, step or hop, top of your space, forward fold. Lift halfway, breathe in, long spine. Folds, breathe out, relax it all down. Inhale, rise to standing, arms reach high, look up. Exhale, palms together in front of your heart. Breathe into your chair pose, find depth in your legs, stretch your arms forward or up, and then sit into it. Feel the heat. Notice where there's sensation, where you might want to move, adjust, adapt, and where you can just be in it. Discomfort, thoughts, all the stuff going on. One more breath in. Exhale, forward fold, let it all go. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, hands down, right foot steps back. Sink your hips, breathe in. Exhale, downward facing dog, left foot meets your right. Inhale, shift forward, high plank. Exhale, chaturanga. You can take it halfway with me or to your belly. Up dog or cobra if you're on your belly. Lift your heart. Exhale to downward facing dog. Nice deep breath in. Full breath out. Maybe you make some noise or stick out your tongue. Again, breathe in. And breathe it out. Reach your right leg to the sky, inhale. Open up your hip, bend your knee. Allow for some movement, roll your ankle, draw big knee circles, bend and straighten. Extend long, breathe in. Knee to nose, breathe out. 2 more. Inhale, reach. Exhale, knee to nose. Last one, breathe in. And breathe it out, hold. Inhale here. Exhale, step your foot between your hands. Breathe in, look forward. Breathe out, modified warrior 3 or supported warrior 3. Left leg lifts, hands come a little bit forward. And you can always lift your hands off the earth if you want to go further. I'm going to stay right here, keeping my foot parallel, maybe below parallel to the earth. Really engaging the leg. Press through my heel. Find my hamstrings and my glutes to lift. And create lots of length through my spine. Big breath in. Forward fold, feet together, breathe it out. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold, release. Rise up, reach up, hands float high, look up. Palms together in front of your heart. Breathe it out. Inhale, back to your chair. Find that depth and see if you can change something. Maybe go a little bit deeper. Maybe see more of your toes or adapt your arms. I'm going to do a cactus arm shape here, open up my chest. Just notice what it feels like when you change something slightly. Our bodies like habits and routines, which is awesome. Build those in. And sometimes those little changes can really inspire us or really challenge us. Nice deep breath in. Forward fold, breathe it out. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands down. This time, left foot steps back. Sink your hips. Find length through your spine. Take a breath in here. Downward facing dog. Step back, breathe it out. And you can absolutely stay. You can always take a child's pose. Otherwise, join me for a flow. Inhale, high plank, upper push-up. Exhale, chaturanga. Halfway or all the way down. Up dog or cobra. Big breath in to downward facing dog as you exhale. Notice what you notice. Notice where your mind goes. And then draw your feet together. Left leg high, breathe in. Open up your hip, bend your knee. Allow for some movement, some exploration here. Extend your leg long, breathe in. Knee to nose as you breathe out. Really round through your upper back. Twice more. Inhale to lengthen. Lift. Exhale, knee to nose. Last time, breathe in. And breathe out. Hold. Take an inhale. Use your exhale to step your foot between your hands. Breathe in. That supported warrior 3 as you breathe out, hands forward. Right leg lifts. You don't have to rush into full warrior 3. We will get there eventually. So setting up the foundation, kind of trusting that process. And this is more lessons for myself than for you, but maybe it resonates. One more big breath in. Forward folds, breathe it all out. Inhale, lift halfway. And exhale, fold, release. Rise to standing, arms float high. Palms together in front of your heart. Exhale. Take a moment here to adjust clothing, breath, stance. Give yourself permission to take those reset moments, to notice, to be in it, but also to maybe take a step back and reflect. We're going to find tree pose on your left foot. So left foot is grounding down. Right foot will come up for tree vrikshasana, ankle, calf, or thigh. Palms press in toward each other. See if you can challenge yourself, arms up, look up, or even close your eyes. And be okay with a little failure, a little falling, a little imbalance. I'll go there too. Bring your palms together in front of your heart if they're elsewhere. Draw your right knee forward, take a breath in. Find your warrior 3 as you breathe out. Foot back, heart forward. And you can take your arms wide in front, behind, if there's a better shape or variation. Full breath in. Exhale, high crescent lunge, arms reach high. Inhale here, and then exhale, settle in. Can you find a little bit more depth? A little bit more engagement? We're going to revisit our side bends. Left hand to your left hip, right arm reaches high, and then over to your left. Keep drawing your left hip back, your right hip forward. Find that space. And if you like, you can turn this into an exalted lunge. Left hand to your low back and kind of lean it back. So it's almost like a half back bend, a half side bend. I'm kind of forming this little half circle with my upper arm to find it. You might like your exalted lunges or warriors in different ways. Nice deep breath in. Exhale, release your hands down. Take an inhale here. Step back, downward facing dog, exhale. Pause for a moment. Notice what your body's asking for. Can you tune in to what it really needs versus the I shoulds? And if you'd like it, join me for a vinyasa flow. If not, stay, child's pose, or anything else. Breathe in, high plank. Breathe out, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Feet together, right leg high, inhale. Open up your hip, bend your knee. You can stay or flip for a wild thing. Right foot behind you. Lift your heart, lengthen. Lift your hips. Take it back to three-legged dog. Breathe in. Knee to nose, breathe out, hold. Inhale here. Exhale, place your foot between your hands. Take a breath in, find length. This time standing splits. Exhale, left leg to the sky. So a little bit deeper, a little bit higher. You can stay. You can play with bringing your hands to your ankle or your calf. Maybe work into balance. And then when you're ready, release, feet together, top of your space. Inhale, lift halfway. And exhale, fold. Rise up, reach up, hands high. Palms together in front of your heart. Breathe it out. Same thing to the other side, but take your moment to reset, to notice, to pay attention, to maybe be aware of things that are triggering to you. You guys might know what's happening for me right now. Weight into your right foot, left foot comes ankle, calf, or thigh. Find that tree pose shape. Coming back to balance, back to a sense of rootedness, centeredness, and then maybe allowing for a little bit of a challenge. Eyes closed, reach up, look up. Bring your palms together in front of your heart if they were lifted. One-legged Tadasana, knee forward, breathe in. Warrior three as you breathe out. Foot back, heart forward. And imagine like you did in that supported warrior three we started with. Hips even, lifting from the back of your leg, really extending long through your heel. Full breath in. High crescent lunge, breathe it out. Reach your arms to the sky, inhale, and then let yourself settle in as you exhale. Right hands to your right hip, take a little side bend up and over. And then option to stay here or maybe turn it into more of an exalted shape, reaching for your back leg, adding a bit of a back bend to that slight twist. Full breath in. Breathe out, release your hands down. Inhale here. Exhale to downward facing dog. Again, you can stay or join me in a flow. One of our last ones. We'll meet in downward facing dog. Feet together, big toes touch, left leg high, breathe in. Open up your hip, bend your knee. You can stay or flip for a wild thing. Take it back to three-legged dog. If you flipped, breathe in. Knee to nose, breathe out. Inhale here. Exhale, place your foot between your hands. Breathe in, find length. Standing splits, exhale. And you can stay, work balance. Even a handstand, forgot to offer that on the first side. Trust your process and what you need and be okay with slowing down, doing less. versus doing more. And maybe sometimes you need to do more. You know best. Release to forward fold as you're ready. Lift halfway, breathe in. Folds, breathe out. Squat down, lift your heels, drop your bottom. Thighs parallel to the earth. Squeeze your inner thighs, bring your palms together in front of your heart. Find a little balance. And you can stay or join me for a twist. I'm going to move to my left first. Right elbow comes outside your left knee. Palms press in. Imagine turning your heart toward your thumbs. If you went that way, play with going the other way. If you're ready to come to a seat, come down to your bum. I will meet you there. And when you're ready, gently release down to a seat. I got some dog slobber here, so I'm gonna avoid that. Feet together, knees out wide. Lift your heart, breathe in. Folds, breathe out. So finding that cobbler's pose, Baddha Konasana. Part of what happens for me and why I need to learn to trust the process or the universe or something greater, the work that I'm doing, is I get distracted by other people. And today's a beautiful example of people maybe not paying attention, doing their own thing. It's not like I have a sign that says I'm filming, please don't walk between my mat and my phone, my camera. And yet you would think people would be aware. But you know what? We can't control others. Such a good lesson for me. Such a great reminder. Being in it, trusting the work that I'm doing, not worrying about anybody else. Easier said than done. Slowly lift yourself back up. We'll take a boat pose. Knees to the sky, hands behind your thighs. Lean back a little to float your feet. Arms go wide. If you'd like a little bit more, legs straight, arms to the sky. Remember to breathe. When things are tough, I try to make silly jokes. Laugh, smile. Whatever you need to do to get through it. Stay with it. Keep with that tapas, that discipline. One more inhale. Exhale, release your feet down. Hands behind you, windshield wiper your knees right and left. And let's find a reverse tabletop. Press through your feet and your hands. Lift your hips, lengthen your spine. Head might relax back. And slowly lower yourself down. Take a moment in stillness in your seat to notice what else it is that your body is craving. What other movements, what other shapes. You're welcome to come down to your back. I'm going to stay upright for my meditation today, but if you'd like to take a more traditional Shavasana rest, go there. Maybe there's a back bend, another twist, another stretch. Please take your time to find it. You can also reground, look around, orient, notice. Check in with yourself. What you're feeling, what's happening internally. And as you feel ready, we'll take our final resting shape. That Shavasana, laying down, belly, back, side. A seat for meditation if you'd like to join me. Just a space to be still, to receive, to allow, to integrate all the things we worked on here on your mat and outside in the rest of your life. A few mini moments to simply be. as you feel ready, start to reawaken your physical body with little movements. If you're on your back or lying down, join me in a seat, eyes soft or closed. And bring your palms together in front of your heart. Give yourself permission today to be in the moment, to trust the process, the work you've put in, and to allow yourself to enjoy the ride versus always looking ahead or behind. Lift your thumbs to the space between your eyebrows, your third eye center. Give yourself thanks for making the time to move, to breathe, to be here. I thank you as always for sharing your energy and your time with me. We'll gently bow our heads together in silence. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you so much. Please like, subscribe, comment, share. Let me know what you're looking for, and I hope to practice again with you soon.